Namaste, dear viewers, and welcome to Hinduism, Vedic Chronicles, and Karma. I am your partner on this journey through the enchanting world of Hinduism. Today, we delve into the captivating story of Shakuntala, a tale that intertwines love, destiny, and the rise of a great king. Our story begins with the birth of a great sage, Vishwamitra. He was born as a king but renounced his kingdom and embarked on a profound meditation in the forest. He eventually earned the title of Rishi Vishwamitra. However, his meditation caught the attention of Devendra, who grew fearful of his powers and sought to distract him. Frightened, Devraj Indra sent for Menika and tasked her to tempt Rishi Vishwamitra and break his concentration while he was meditating. Menika arrived in the forest and started dancing and singing to distract Rishi Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra succumbed to the temptation of Menika and lost his concentration, left his meditation, and joined Menika. After a while, Rishi Vishwamitra realized his mistake and continued on to his meditation, leaving behind a pregnant Menika. Upon the return of Rishi Vishwamitra to his meditation, Menika returned to the heaven, but due to her pregnancy, she was not allowed to enter the heaven, hence she had to return to the forest. Menika gave birth to a beautiful daughter in the forest and returned to the heaven afterwards, leaving the daughter behind. Later on, she was found by Rishi Kama, who found her among the Shakunt birds, the white birds named Shakunt. Hence, she was named Shakuntala. Shakuntala was then taken up by Rishi Kama and grew up in her ashram in the forest. She started playing with the animals around and she found a home in the forest. One fine day, Shakuntala was playing around in the forest with the animals she grew up with. Meanwhile, King Dushyant was on a hunting expedition in the same forest. Ultimately, they both crossed paths, and King Dushyant was taken aback. He was enthralled by the beauty of Shakuntala and decided to stay back. He followed Shakuntala and started to woo her until he succeeded. Finally, when Shakuntala fell for King Dushyant, they decided to get married in a Gandharva marriage. Gandharva marriage is a union based on mutual love and consent without any formal ceremonies taking place. They were living happily in the forest post-marriage until the royal duties required urgent presence of King Dushyant in his palace. While leaving, he presented Shakuntala with a ring and promised to return and receive her as a rightful queen of his. Unfortunately, fate takes an unexpected turn. Days turn to weeks while pregnant Shakuntala awaits King Dushyant's return, lost in his thoughts day in and day out. One day, while she was too lost in her thoughts of King Dushyant, oblivious to the world around her, when Rishi Agastya arrives and calls for Shakuntala. Shakuntala, lost in her thoughts, does not pay heed to the calls of Rishi Agastya. Offended by her disregard, Rishi Agastya curses her, stating that Dushyant will forget her completely until presented with the ring he gave her as a symbol of their love. Teary-eyed and terrified due to the curse of Rishi Agastya, Shakuntala decides to make a journey to the royal palace of King Dushyant, as she could not live without him any more. She travels through a boat across the river to reach Hastinapur, the kingdom of King Dushyant. While crossing the river, she loses the ring gifted to her by King Dushyant in the river. The ring is swallowed by a fish. Arriving at the palace, she is devastated when King Dushyant does not recognize her and she is rejected due to the curse of Rishi Agastya. Heartbroken, Shakuntala seeks solace in a forest nearby, hoping King Dushyant will come looking for her one fine day. In the same forest, she gives birth to a son who is named as Bharat. Years pass and destiny intertwines once again. While King Dushyant is present in his court hearing cases, he is presented with a case of a fisherman who is accused of a theft of a royal ring of King Dushyant, which he claims to have been found in the stomach of a fish he caught. As soon as King Dushyant lays his eyes on the ring, he instantly recalls his lost memory of Shakuntala and feels immense remorse for denouncing her publicly. Determined to find her and their child, he embarks on a journey to search for them throughout the kingdom. Eventually, after months of searching for them, he finds them in a forest. Finally, he returns to the royal palace with his family, where Bharat is groomed to become a mighty king and embrace his destiny. Today's modern India is called as Bharat or Bharatvarsh. It is considered to be the realm established and spread further by King Bharat, and therefore is named after him as Bharat. The story of Shakuntala teaches us valuable lessons. It emphasizes the significance of marriage witnesses, the symbol of wedding rings, the consequences of ignorance. It also highlights the crucial role of a mother in a child's upbringing, regardless of the circumstances. Moreover, it warns us of the dangers of jealousy as shown through Devendra's actions. This tale serves as the beginning of the epic of Mahabharata, a saga we will explore further in our upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe.